Jermaine Jackson, a name that has defined generations of music lovers, a member of the legendary Jackson family, and a voice that helped shape the Motown era, has always been more than just Michael Jackson's brother. He carved out his own identity in a world where fame often overshadowed individual talent. But now, at 70, Jermaine Jackson is facing challenges and life changes that are both deeply personal and heart-wrenching. Fans around the world are reacting with tears, empathy, and nostalgia as news unfolds about what has happened to him after decades of performing, touring, and navigating the highs and lows of the music industry. Jermaine has entered a stage of life that many of us can relate to, one marked by reflection, loss, and unexpected struggles. Reports and social media posts have highlighted both physical and emotional changes in the legendary singer, prompting an outpouring of concern from fans who remember him at the peak of his career. From his iconic hits with the Jackson 5 to his solo successes, Jermaine has always been a figure of resilience, but now the realities of age and personal challenges are impossible to ignore. This story isn't just about aging or celebrity, it's about family, legacy, and the human side of a man who has spent a lifetime in the spotlight. Fans are being reminded that behind the music, the stages, and the fame, there is a person who has experienced triumphs and tragedies just like the rest of us. Heartfelt tributes and emotional reactions are flooding social media as audiences process the vulnerability and honesty of Jermaine's current journey. At 70, Jermaine Jackson's story is both inspiring and heartbreaking, a reminder that even legends face moments of fragility. As fans witness his struggles, they are also witnessing courage, resilience, and the enduring power of love, family, and music. This isn't just news, it's a deeply human story that will touch your heart and perhaps even bring you to tears. Jermaine Jackson has lived a life few could ever imagine. Born into the spotlight as a member of the iconic Jackson family, he experienced the exhilaration of fame, the intensity of touring, and the relentless pressures of being part of one of music's most famous dynasties. For decades, Jermaine's voice, style, and charisma contributed to the Motown sound that defined a generation. But as he reaches the age of 70, fans are seeing a side of Jermaine they rarely glimpse, a man confronting the realities of aging, family loss, and life beyond the stage. Despite his success, Jermaine's life has not been without struggle. He navigated the complexities of being Michael Jackson's brother, building his own career while living in the shadow of one of the most famous entertainers the world has ever known. He faced professional highs, solo ventures, and public scrutiny, all while maintaining a commitment to his family. Now, decades later, that same resilience is being tested in ways that are less public, but no less profound. In recent months, Jermaine has experienced challenges that are both emotional and physical. Reports and interviews have highlighted moments of vulnerability, showing a man who has devoted his life to music and family grappling with the effects of age and personal loss. Friends and fans have noted that he seems more reflective, quieter at public events, and at times visibly emotional, a stark contrast to the energetic performer who lit up stages in his youth. It is a reminder that even legends are human, and that fame cannot shield one from the inevitable passage of time. The emotional weight of family and loss has also played a significant role. Jermaine has endured heartbreaks and tragedies alongside his siblings, and the absence of key family members in his life is felt deeply. Social media posts from fans and close friends reveal both admiration and concern, as audiences witness a man who has given so much joy to the world, now navigating his own moments of struggle. The reaction has been overwhelming. Tributes, heartfelt messages, and expressions of love flood his platforms, as fans across the globe send support to a figure who has spent decades giving so much to others. Yet, amid the vulnerability, there is courage. Jermaine continues to perform, speak publicly, and engage with his fans, showing that even at 70, his spirit remains unbroken. The challenges he faces are not signs of weakness, but of humanity. They remind the world that aging, grief, and change are experiences we all share. Even for someone who has lived a life of extraordinary fame, fans are seeing Jermaine not just as a musical icon, but as a man whose life story encompasses triumph, struggle, love, and loss emotions that resonate universally. This chapter of Jermaine Jackson's life is deeply moving because it bridges the gap between legend and human being. It invites audiences to reflect on the passage of time, the power of family, and the resilience required to face life's challenges. While many remember Jermaine for his unforgettable voice and energetic performances, at 70, we are being reminded that behind the music is a man of depth, sensitivity, and enduring strength. As fans watch and react to this latest chapter of his life, one thing becomes clear: Jermaine Jackson is not only a legend of music, but a reminder of the courage it takes to live fully, love deeply, and face the inevitable trials of life. No matter how famous or young you once were. At 70, Jermaine Jackson's life is a mixture of reflection, resilience, and the unavoidable reality of aging. For decades, he dazzled audiences with his voice, his stage presence, and his unmistakable charisma. But time has a way of reshaping even the most vibrant lives, and Jermaine's journey now includes quiet moments of vulnerability, contemplation, and the acceptance of life's inevitable changes. Health and wellness have become central concerns for Jermaine. While he has remained active and engaged with music and family, the physical demands of decades of touring and performing have taken their toll. Fans have noted subtle changes in his appearance and energy, which serve as reminders that even icons are not immune to the effects of time. These realities, though difficult, have allowed Jermaine to slow down and focus on self-care, mental well-being, and the aspects of life that truly matter beyond the physical. Jermaine has also confronted emotional and personal challenges. The Jackson family's history is well documented, filled with triumph, heartbreak, and complex dynamics that have affected each member profoundly. Jermaine, who has often been described as the steady presence in the family, now faces moments of solitude and reflection that are intensified by the passage of time. In interviews and public appearances, he has occasionally revealed a deeper side, one marked by gratitude, introspection, and a recognition of both personal sacrifices and achievements. Fans around the world have responded with empathy. Social media posts frequently acknowledge the vulnerability Jermaine now shows, praising him not just for his musical contributions, but for his courage in facing life's later challenges openly. They see a man who has spent a lifetime bringing joy to others and who now deserves understanding, patience, and respect for the realities he navigates daily. This response underscores the enduring connection between Jermaine and his audience, a bond built not only on nostalgia for his music, but on shared humanity. Jermaine's reflections also touch on legacy. At 70, he has an opportunity to look back on decades of artistry and influence while considering the lessons he wishes to pass to the next generation. His career has always been intertwined with family, from the Jackson 5's rise to solo projects, collaborations, and mentorship. The wisdom gained from these experiences now informs how he interacts with fans, family, and the broader music community, providing insight into the resilience required to maintain a career and personal identity in the shadow of immense fame. Despite the challenges, Jermaine's spirit remains strong. He continues to perform selectively, celebrate milestones, and engage with loved ones, demonstrating that life, even with its struggles, can still be vibrant, purposeful, and meaningful. His story at 70 reminds fans that aging does not diminish value, it deepens perspective. It allows for appreciation of both the achievements and the human experiences that shape a person's journey. This stage of Jermaine Jackson's life is poignant because it humanizes a figure who has often been viewed through the lens of celebrity. It is a chapter of introspection, resilience, and quiet courage, offering lessons about gratitude, endurance, and the strength it takes to face life honestly. Fans witness not just the artist, but the man behind the music, a figure who has given so much to the world and now shows the vulnerability that comes with living fully, loving deeply, and enduring life's inevitable challenges. As the world observes Jermaine at 70, one truth becomes clear: his journey is not merely about nostalgia or fame. It is about the courage to face change, the grace to reflect on a lifetime of experiences, and the enduring power of resilience that defines both the man and his remarkable legacy. When news of Jermaine Jackson's life at 70 reached fans, the reaction was immediate and heartfelt. Social media erupted with messages of love, support, and nostalgia. From Instagram to Twitter, fans shared memories of the Jackson 5, solo hits, and unforgettable performances, while reflecting on the vulnerability Jermaine now shows. His journey marked by decades of musical brilliance and personal challenges resonates on a deeply human level, reminding audiences that even icons face trials, aging, and emotional struggles. Tributes poured in from fans across generations. Many recalled the joy Jermaine brought to millions through his music, noting that the energy, charm, and soulfulness he displayed on stage reflected not only his talent, but his heart. Others expressed empathy for the changes time brings, acknowledging the physical and emotional realities of life. In one of the most famous families in history, comments ranged from simple messages of love, "We love you, Jermaine," always, to longer reflections on how his life and music inspired resilience and hope. The public reaction wasn't limited to fans. Fellow artists, collaborators, and industry insiders shared stories of Jermaine's kindness, dedication, and professionalism. Many highlighted his role as a mentor and guide, particularly within the Jackson family, noting how he balanced his own career while supporting siblings through successes and struggles alike. These tributes emphasized the respect he commands within the music industry and the deep appreciation for his contributions, both on and off the stage. Television segments and online articles covered Jermaine's current journey with compassion, focusing on his humanity rather than sensationalism. Commentators noted that at 70, his openness about vulnerability, whether through interviews, social media, or public appearances, offers a powerful message. Fame and fortune do not shield anyone from life's challenges. Instead, his story serves as a reminder of the universal experiences of aging, reflection, and the enduring importance of family and connection. Fans, in particular, responded emotionally. Many shared videos of themselves listening to Jermaine's classic hits, tears flowing as they connected to both the music and the man behind it. Others reflected on the profound impact his life and career have had on their own journeys, noting that his resilience mirrors challenges they face personally. Across platforms, there was a shared sentiment, gratitude for a lifetime of music, laughter, and inspiration, coupled with concern and empathy for the personal struggles he now faces. Jermaine's situation at 70 also sparked broader conversations about aging, fame, and mental health. Audiences reflected on how public figures, despite immense success, face the same fears, losses, and uncertainties as anyone else. Jermaine's transparency offers a rare example of vulnerability. In a world often obsessed with perfection, it encourages fans to embrace compassion, recognize shared humanity, and appreciate the depth behind the public personas they admire. Ultimately, the public reaction underscores the enduring power of Jermaine Jackson's influence. Fans see him not only as a music icon, but as a human being navigating life's later stages with courage and grace. The tributes, tears, and outpouring of love reveal a universal truth. His legacy is not limited to the hits he recorded, or the stage he lit up. It lies in the hearts he touched, the inspiration he provided, and the reminder that even legends experience the challenges and emotions we all face. As the world continues to reflect on Jermaine Jackson at 70, it is clear that the emotional impact extends far beyond nostalgia. It is a testament to resilience, empathy, and the enduring connection between artist and audience, a bond that time can never diminish. At 70, Jermaine Jackson stands at a pivotal point in life, a time of reflection, gratitude, and reckoning with the passage of time. His journey has been extraordinary, from the energetic stages of the Jackson 5 to a solo career that showcased his distinct talent and voice. Yet, amid the accolades and applause, Jermaine is now confronting the more subtle, personal side of life, family, health, and the quiet moments that define human experience. Family has always been central to Jermaine's story. Growing up as a Jackson meant navigating fame, expectations, and intense public scrutiny from a very young age. As the middle sibling, he often balanced his own ambitions with supporting his brothers and sisters. contributing to the success of the family while carving out his own path. Now, the importance of these relationships is clearer than ever. At 70, Jermaine cherishes the connections with his loved ones and the legacy they collectively share. His reflections highlight not only the joys of family, but also the challenges, losses, and sacrifices that come with a lifetime in the spotlight. Fans continue to play an important role in Jermaine's life. The emotional responses, tributes, and stories shared online show a deep appreciation for both his music and his humanity. These reactions serve as a reminder that Jermaine's influence extends far beyond entertainment. He has touched hearts, inspired resilience, and provided comfort and joy through decades of artistry. Knowing that his legacy evokes such emotion reinforces the value of his contributions, while also validating the struggles he faces as a human being navigating life's later stages. At this point in his journey, Jermaine has also embraced the lessons of time. Aging brings both challenges and opportunities for growth. He reflects on past achievements, acknowledges mistakes and regrets, and finds meaning in the moments that matter most: family gatherings, mentorship, personal well-being, and the ability to still create, inspire, and connect. This perspective, shaped by decades of experience, allows him to face the future with hope, humility, and a renewed sense of purpose. His story at 70 also underscores the universal truths of life. No matter one's fame, wealth, or accomplishments, everyone experiences change, vulnerability, and the need for reflection. Jermaine Jackson's willingness to share this stage of his life through interviews, appearances, and even the subtle cues in his public engagements offers a powerful lesson in courage and authenticity. He reminds audiences that human vulnerability is not weakness, but strength, and that facing life honestly is as important as celebrating one's achievements. Ultimately, Jermaine Jackson's life at 70 is a testament to resilience, love, and legacy. He has given the world unforgettable music, timeless performances, and a glimpse into the extraordinary life of a Jackson family member. Yet, perhaps more importantly, he reminds us that the true measure of a person lies not only in what they accomplish, but in how they navigate life's joys and hardships, honor their connections, and embrace the inevitable changes of time. As fans reflect on Jermaine's journey, one thing becomes clear: the story is far from over. At 70, he continues to inspire, connect, and touch hearts. His legacy is alive not just in music, but in the love, respect, and admiration of those who have followed him for decades. Jermaine Jackson proves that even after a lifetime of fame, there is still room for growth, reflection, and hope. And in that hope, fans find both inspiration and a reminder of the enduring power of a life fully lived.